Okay, this is a tutorial on how to use the pattern features in Autodesk Inventor. I'm just going to start by creating a sketch. The first pattern that we'll do is the rectangular pattern. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to do a small one, 1 by 2, and hit finish there. We'll extrude that out. Go back an inch. Alright, now we're going to create a sketch on the front face here, and I'm going to put in, let's put in a polygon. Why not? Alright, so I've put that feature in. There's two different ways you can do the patterns. You can do it before you extrude or after you extrude. I generally choose to do it after. That way I don't have to go in and click each individual part or sketch. I can just do it one time. But if you were going to do it before, you would select rectangular. Then you got to pick what you're wanting to pattern. So we're wanting to pattern this polygon, and you have to select all of it. You can click and drag around it, that would work too. And then we're going to select a direction 1, and you come down here and select one of your lines, and you'll notice it puts a green arrow. If the arrow is going the opposite direction of the way you want it to, you come up here and where it says direction 1, there's a red and black arrow, and you click it, it flips it. So we're going to leave it the way it is because it's going the way I want it to, but I'm going to change this from 1 inch to 0.5 just to make it fit on there. Now for direction 2, I'm going to make it go up, and you'll see the arrow now is pointing down, so I'm going to hit the flip, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put 5 of these, and I'm going to do them at a 1/2 inch each. That puts me off the page, so I'm going to do 3/8, and we'll hit OK. And now I would have to go in, I'd hit finish here, I'd have to extrude each single one of these, clicking on all of them, and do the extrusions. If we go back, I can hit finish here, extrude that one object. We're going to go all the way through it. Now I can do rectangular. I select the feature, and then it's basically the same thing. I select a direction that I want to go, put in the distance that I want them set apart. Let's do 0.625, and select my other direction that I want to go. Change it. We'll do 4 of them. 0.5. There we go. And then we'll hit OK, and you'll notice it goes ahead and puts all of the those features in already extruded, so we don't have to go in and select every single one of these and do them. Alright, the next one that I'm going to show you is the circular pattern. It's essentially the exact same thing as the rectangle, except obviously it's going around a circle. So we're going to draw in a circle. I'm just going to do a 2-inch diameter circle, and I'm going to put another smaller circle in the middle at a 1/2 inch, we'll say. And then we're going to finish that, extrude it. We'll go back an inch, and I'll create a sketch on here. Now let's say that I wanted to kind of for the train wheel, I want to put in some holes in this wheel or this circle. So I'm going to do 0.25. I'm going to do 1/4 inch circles. I'll go ahead and kind of dimension these and just get them a set distance from where we're wanting to go. So we'll do 0.5. Alright, now again I could finish, or I could go ahead and pattern these around and have to go in and select each one. But what I'm going to do is hit finish and then extrude, and we're going to extrude that all the way through. And then I'm going to do circular pattern, select that, and then I have to select my axis, which I can select the outside of the circle, or I can select this center circle here that I put in. So I'm going to go ahead and select it. You can change how many you want. I've got 6 in there. I could go to 5. I could go to 50. I would have to obviously make it fit, but we could change it to whatever we wanted to. See, 50 overlaps quite a bit, so we're not going to do that. We're going to do 6. You can change how many degrees. You can make it go to 180 instead of 360. 20. Whatever you want to do. Typically you're going to do it as 360, and then we're just going to hit OK, and you notice it goes ahead and puts everything in there for us the way that we need it. Alright, the last one that I'm going to show you is what's called the mirror pattern. Again, we're just going to create a sketch. The use for this feature, or this pattern, would be if you were drawing a complex shape, say you're tracing a picture or something like that, and you want it to be the same on both sides of a center line or a center point. What you would do is you would use the mirror pattern and you would go across a center line. And so I'm just going to draw in just a quick little shape here to demonstrate this. Okay, and obviously this is, you know, half of a T or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to go in here and mirror, and I'm going to select all of this as my what I'm wanting to mirror, and then I'm going to select my mirror line. And this is where you tell it where you want it to flip. Okay, so I'm going to do it right here, and then hit apply, and you'll see it mirrors across there. If I go back, I can do mirror. I can select all of this again. I could use this as my mirror line and hit apply, and it would pattern down. And so you can do that, you know, and then once you get it the way you want it to, you hit finish, extrude, and you can extrude your objects out, and you know, you're left with whatever that might be. That's how you do the rectangular, the circle, and the mirror patterns in Autodesk Inventor.